Yo, thank you so much. What? Cyber with the tier 284 months. Thank you so much. And I think I saw a throne alert. I'll have to check that after we're done. Welcome everyone to Saku Racing League. It is a race that we do on YouTube and Twitch where I will try to go fast, defeat Ganon. We start with boots. We have to defeat 7 crystal dungeons. They're random on which ones they are. And we also have no sword to start, but we have boots, which is nice. Yeah, our objective, defeat 7 crystal dungeons. Then we have to complete, Ganon's castle. And then, yeah, Ganon. So here we go. Hopefully, okay, money is good. So the two things that I really like to see from either bush crab or that tree pull is money and bombs. Because those, I need a lot of those really quickly. And we got them, so that's good. A bug net? Okay, a bug net on the ledge there. And we need a lot of rupees to start. We need $100 for the bottle vendor, which is in Kakariko. And we also need 500 rupees for Zora. Those are kind of like our immediate needs. There's a bunch of other things that we could also need money for soon. But those are kind of the ones we fairly early on are going to want to check. So... that goes a wisdom. Wait, what? Was that? Oh my god, thank you. Whoop. Okay, we're going to drop down here. And we're gonna skip the bomb that we normally grab. You can bonk the set of rocks over in the left side of that house that we passed. And it has a bomb in there. So I'll normally pick it up if I don't have any on the way through here. But because we have 10, we should be good. Well, we got $20 and oh, no sword, hopefully. So we found Magic Cape and the Moon Pearl. Magic Cape is leading me to think Aga maybe possibility. Also, Quake, interesting. Depending upon what the Dark World dungeons are, we may need medallions. Both Turtle Rock and Misery Mire require medallions, so, you know, getting medallions early is pretty nice, because if I have those, I won't have to worry about maybe, like, for instance, Misery Mire is kind of one of those ones that is really a pain. If you don't have the flute or something, but you have Misery Mire, you might think, oh, if I find flute, right, then I have access to the dungeon if I have Titan's Mitts and everything else. We're getting a lot of really nice things here, and a lamp, which leads me even more to think Aga Tower is going to be required. But, anyways, what I was talking about Misery Mire is, typically if you have Titan's Mitts and you're up Death Mountain, right, you can see what the medallion is for Turtle Rock. But Misery Mire is one of those dungeons that you need, like, the flute in order to see what the medallion is. So if you pick up the flute and let's say, I don't know, let's say you're in Turtle Rock, and you're like, oh, I can just go mod the rest, right? But then you don't actually know if you can skip Laser Bridge because, you know, you might actually need another medallion if you haven't been to the Misery Mire area. So getting those medallions early is pretty nice. I messed up the chicken clip, and so I'm banned from being good. Yeah, I've made it so the Belmonts will go hungry in Symphony of the Night. So rip any future Symphony of the Night streamer. It's all my fault. I have made you starved. More health. so I won't die to angry crabs by Ice Rod Cave. No one said anything about being banned. Banned from playing Symphony of the Night. Okay, that's fair. You have 15 seconds. We don't have the sword, so this is a little bit slower than normal. And we keep getting... Oh, nice, though. Cane of Samaria. You can have this trash. You heard it here first. Red cane is trash. The game says so. I'm not the one who made that call. That was the game itself. So, if you are a fan of red cane, I'm sorry to tell you this, but blue cane is better. And that's just the game telling. That's just the game saying that, not me. So we're going to do a little camera manipulation that will allow us to get into something called the Houlihan room. So we're gonna jump down into the water 3 times. One more. And then drop into this hole. Alright, we got all the money. So, now we have way closer to 500 rupees. So if we go down to the Zora area, we can actually do that without not being able to afford it. Am I excited about my future game show stream? So far, I am really, really nervous. Mostly because this is my first time doing a co-stream that is like, sponsored by the event people that are actually putting it together, so I am definitely nervous. So far, this has been a pretty good seed. I know that I'm expecting a sword soon. Not because of any particular reason besides the fact that I've gotten the magic cape, I've gotten the lamp, and if I get a sword, that's Agatar, and I've also gotten the moon pearl. So if I get a sword now, then I have Dark World access via Aga, and I think that's I haven't gotten the hammer, I haven't gotten a glove, but it's possible I get those down here. So I'm gonna try, hopefully. I don't have hookshot, I don't have the mirror, so we're just gonna do this a normal way. Oh, good, I didn't need to do the Houlihan camera manip. We did get ice rod, so we could do the official way of going through Hyrule Castle, the rando official way. Also, welcome in Grog and Trellian. I appreciate you. Trellian, I see your comments on my stuff all the time, and I appreciate it. It makes me happy. So we're gonna go over to Agina's cave over here, but before we do that, we're gonna run all the way over to the left side because I want to see what's on the ledge. I do this thing where I always forget to go see what's on the ledge here. Oh, good book. Or the ledge at Bumper Cave, and then later on in the seed, I will need to find one item, right? And that one item will be on the ledge somewhere that I just skipped. So I do my best now to try to pick some of this stuff up. Oh, good, bumps. Okay, so we're probably gonna do Hyrule Castle, but the reason we're gonna do Hyrule Castle is for 2 reasons. First thing is the race room name is Charming Zelda. So I need to know it's at Zelda because it would be really funny if it was something good. And the race room name was Charming Zelda. Okay? If Zelda isn't charming, banned. Okay? Zelda's banned. Not the game, just the character. Rip Echoes of Wisdom. And then the other thing is because we got Ice Rod, so I like doing the Ice Rod freeze guard thing. No. Good. Yes. Aha. Okay. Hold arm now. Oops. You know, I didn't want to take so many hearts, but that's okay. I want to keep my bombs. Wow, so much more health. Oh my god. Oh, good. There's my... I don't know why I'm doing that here. There's my Aga Tower access. So we have... Do I gun for... Do I gun for Aga Tower or do I go to Hyrule Castle? Both of them are kind of yuck, but I really feel like I want to do Hyrule Castle anyways, so we're gonna do that first. If I get the mirror here, though, I'll be even happier. It was blue, I guess. Not the mirror, though. The mirror would allow me to warp back to the beginning of the dungeon, so I didn't have to like save and quit or walk all the way back. Alright, we're doing a water walk glitch. We set that up in the cave by dashing next to the pit. And because we don't have flippers, we don't need to worry about running on the shallow water. So we got Boomerang on the ledge there, which we don't care about. So we're not going to go out of our way later to pick that up. And, let's take a look and see what you got. Ah! Critical mission item. A single arrow. For a bow we don't have. So I got stuck on the ledge. Naratachi, please. We're gonna go over to Zora for 2 reasons. We can go into the waterfall cave, as well as go to pick up the item from Zora. Actually, even 3, because we can see what the item is on the ledge at Zora's domain. Ah! Don't touchy. What? He's the gentleman under the bridge. I have no idea what you're talking about. He's a gentleman. Alright. Hey, Xylo. How are you doing? How's streams been? We got hearts. We got bow! Look, we got the arrow and then we got the bow. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see what's on the ledge. We got... Oh, more arrows. What? Oh, no. Okay, so we ran against there, which is going to allow us to run... If we run against a ledge, it will push us into the exact pixel... Oh. Okay. The exact pixel we need to be in order to not bonk on anything along the way there. But it looks like we're gonna go to Hyrule Castle with a Master Sword now. Oh, hoping for a new surprise soon. Oh, what? You're gonna keep a surprise from me? Oh my gosh, I can't handle this. Tell me. I want surprises spoiled to me. Fries! Oh my god. One of the best rando players I know. Rosalindis. If you're not following Roz, you should be. And she's gonna very much disagree with me, but I don't care because she's wrong. Welcome in, Donk and Ophelia. Oh, good, we got the map. One of the 2 junk items from this dungeon. I'm in Hyrule Castle. because I want to use the ice rod on the guard. Super sweaty though. Not in a video. Wait, did you go for a run? Hey, GR Racing. Ooh, nice! That's amazing, Xylomac. Good luck on your Switch 2 obtaining. Alright, so we're gonna do the rando official way of killing the ball and chain guard. The single official way of killing the ball and chain guard here. Alright. Thank you for your service, good guardsman. Wow, what trash. Okay. Back we go. Oh, 30 degrees in oh, that's gross. Like Celsius? Why am I here? I need to go to my house. Charming Zelda was not charming. I was misled. When will we have a seed with the shovel on Ped, powder on the shovel spot, mushroom on magic bat, flippers on the witch, and a hookshot on the Zora ledge? You know, I feel like that's probably been in like 5 of the Plandos that I've done in the past. I'm not gonna lie. It happens very frequently. Anytime somebody wants to do a Plando, it's like, what is the most trolly way that we can make all the items in completely butts locations? But the problem is that once you figure out that all of the things are supposed to be in the most butts locations possible, it's really easy to figure out the seed. And thus it's no longer a surprise. So it was like, okay, where's the biggest pain in the butt for this particular item? Go there. You can skip everything else because you know for a fact it's not gonna be there. Oh my god. puts all items in Hyrule Castle. Fair. That would actually stump me for a while. So some could be butts and some should be easy still. Oh yeah. See, that's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. If you try to put everything in the most trolly locations possible, then it's no longer really fun. And not because it's like, oh man, this is such a pain because it's trolly, but it's more like, oh, this is kind of obvious on where it's gonna be, so I'm no longer playing where the rando, right? It's no longer playing the rando because it's not random at that point. Some arrows blights hideout, thanks. I don't know how to describe it better than what I did, but TLDR, if you make everything the most annoying locations possible, it's not annoying because it's, trolly or whatever else, so it's more, oh god. It's more just not really super fun to play because it's obvious where the items are gonna be. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have things. It's more predictable, yeah. Creativity and balances are the keys. Exactly. What if I gave you every item in the game, but I made it an ice rod hunt with crystal on Turtle Rock? Oh, that would be simple. I would just need to figure out where you think the most annoying place for the ice rod would be. It's like, I have every item in the game. What location does Titus think that I would specifically not go check? And go there first? Oh, Saku avoids Ice Palace all the time. Immediately rush Ice Palace boss. Or Ice Palace dungeon. Saku doesn't do Hyrule Castle. Immediately rush Hyrule Castle. All the places that I normally don't go to, I would go to first. Saku will solve the person behind the plan dough every time. I mean, I feel like that's my specialty. I just need to make it a psych game. Oh my gosh, there's so many blue balls on this boss. Can I please not have any more? Doggo who needs a walk. I have a doggo who's laying upside down with her legs, her one leg on the bed. Alright, item on the pedestal. What be you? Wow, bombs. We have enough rupees that we can go see Kiki. The last Plando I watched Saku play was a Kanzeon seed, which was fun because she had to master a couple of different glitches you see in a race typically, like Fairy Revival. Wait, you see Fairy Revival often in races? Oh, you don't see? Okay, yeah. I was like, wait, who's doing Fairy Revival? Fairy Revival takes so long, you have to be like dying in order to even set it up. Oh god, nope, nope, nope. Typically, like a Fairy Revival's in Dark World glitch, a Moon Pearl state, yeah. I think I still have that seed somewhere, like the VOD for it. I would like to find the hammer, please, or a glove. A glove would actually be much better. We couldn't get the bug net for Aga because, you know, well, the bug net was on Lumberjack, so naturally, we had to suffer by doing it the normal way. We can go this way. See, I do enjoy Plandos, but I'm gonna critique it if you're making it just, like I said, if you're making a Plando for the sake of just being trolly, I'm gonna call it out. Because I just don't think that's super clever. I like Plandos that actually make me use my brain. Also, welcome in. Oh, there's been so many people that have joined in since we started. Thank you so much. I don't think I've said welcome to Lanthier, Sylvanas, Seth, Jack, Dago, Cyber, Tyke. Thank you so much for the 84-month tier 2 resub. Our Green Paradox, Jamal, Striving, Boggs, Donnie, Grog, Trellian. Oh my god. Code, Xylomac. Oh god. No, I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, I messed up the timing. Donk, Ophelia, Roz, JR Racing Fan, I need a small key, and we're gonna have to run all the way back. Red friendly, Rakanai. Terra, or Tana. I don't know why I said Terra. Brain. Auto, whatever it's called. Woo! Hi. We have Pendant Pod here that we're in at the moment. And I'm hoping for something good. I know that this is not necessarily the best place to be, but we did get Dark World access really early, so I feel like there has to be something that we can find here. And not only that, we got a bow. Yeah, okay, we got a bow, but actually bow is out of logic because bow is in a cave that we can't access yet without flippers. So whatever we find here is still locked by flippers. That's important information. Woo! Hey, kitty cat. Small key. We still have the back of escape that we can do, like through the sewers. You can get the bug net from Lumberjack, which doesn't really do anything for us. We have a lot of random stuff we can pick up. Okay. That is actually, I think I even said, I hope we find the mirror here. And the reason why I did was because I was hoping, I hadn't gone into Eastern yet. And so I was hoping that we'd find the mirror in order to be able to go into Eastern. So I know for a fact that flippers cannot be in any mirror locked location. Unless we find another bow that's not locked by mirror. Well. Well, we have the boss we can not do because we don't have the hammer. So we'll go here and hopefully find something. I guess we could. So this is a crystal. We have the ability to full clear it though. So that's nice. We'll get this kind of like wrapped up together. So at least now we're not going into Pendant Eastern, but I didn't actually look to see what the Dark World crystals are. I should have, because I need to know if Swamp is, I need to know if Swamp is a pendant. Because if Swamp is a pendant, then that still possibly means that whatever I did in Pod is garbage. I gotta sneeze. Ruby, kindly relocate yourself back to bed so I can marvel at your floof. Ruby is like all over the place recently. She had a sick tummy the other day. Oh my gosh. She was not having... We were both sick. It was not a good time. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Go there. Go there. Oh yeah, we're both doing a lot better now. Yeah, her tummy was upset and I was just plain old sick. Heart containers in plain sight. Ooh. Well, good. That means, I guess, everything else in this dungeon is required. Because there's still 2 more checks, and I've only gotten 1 item, so there's still 2 more items in here. You know, it's rare to come into Eastern Palace and actually be able to see things. This is like the second time recently that it's happened to me. I'm just like, huh, interesting. Okay, let me think where I want to go after this. If this is nothing, I guess we go back to Hyrule Castle. At least we're separated together. Yeah, and that's the thing is, I think it's really rough when you have like a pet and it's sick, right? Because it can't tell you what it's sick with, like what the problem is. And yeah, really rough. Thank you so much, whoever just anonymously gifted a sub to Kitty Cat. Oh. Alright, we got this, and we got this, and we got this, and we got this, and we... Well, bam! EZPZ. Get some more arrows for this boss, because we only have the regular bow. Oh god. Okay, somehow this is not terribly done. Okay, well, it wasn't good anyways. We didn't get anything nice. Okay, so Eastern Palace Crystal Pod we know is pendant. We don't know if it's green pendant or if it's red pendant or blue pendant. Okay, I don't... I don't want to go back into the dark world, so we'll just go down here instead. Alright, Sahashala, let's see what you got in your closet. 20 bucks. Oh, glove. 300 bucks. Okay, okay, okay. Now, my problem is Hyrule Castle. I've already gotten the small key and the map, so... We can now go... Oh, Sahashala... Wait, that means... Oh, we've had access to all of Death Mountain before killing Aga. Well, I'm sure there'll be nothing good up there that won't... that will have, you know... I'm sure that would have... there's nothing up there that will, you know... Yeah. I mean, Tower of Hera... Tower of Hera is... it would be only in logic if we got access to Pod, so... Oh, God. Come back here. Literally every rat except for the one that I needed. You can't even finish the sentence? I can finish the sentence as soon as I remember what I was saying. Wait, it's not like we will find anything up on Death Mountain, right? Excuse me, I need some more copium. All right, well, let's go. Let's go, I guess, to oh god, yeah. Oh, there's so much. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll go up Death Mountain. Because we got access to all of Death Mountain, but we didn't. We got the mirror from Pod. So Tower of Hera and subsequently, you know, anything related to that is not in logic. Like the items on the ledge is also not in, or well, it is in logic. I'm just saying, I'm trying to think of, sorry, my brain has stopped working. What I'm trying to say is that I could not do Tower of Hera before I went to Aga Tower. So, if the item that I'm going to find up here is in Tower of Hera, then I still needed to go kill Aga. Saku.exe has failed. Yeah, it's just my... Sorry, I've got 5 billion things that I'm thinking of at the same time because I'm trying to think of what I'm doing now, what I'm doing next, what is actually, like, what is the seed trying to lead me to, what have I gotten that is not in logic yet, and, I mean, even still, the bow, oh, hello? The bow is not even in logic yet. We still need to find flippers. So, like, the flippers isn't locked by the mirror. We know that. It's like all these things that I'm trying to keep track of in my brain. If this is hammer, okay, good. I don't even know if this is something I need to go to. Tower of Hera is one of those dungeons that's like, eh. I typically don't mirror, or menu. There we go. Alright, oh, it is red crystal. I was hoping it was green crystal. Or green pendant, sorry. Which is Swamp Palace. Oh, that means, Tower of Hera. Oh, wait, no. One of them is a... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, okay. Tower of Hera and, what's it called? Desert Palace are both crystals. Because all three pendants are Pod, Ice Palace, and Swamp Palace. Get this before the game yells at me. Pick it up. Gosh, I need a haircut. My hair is so long. Oh, good. Compass. Don't need that. Please don't be small, Keep. What you got? Thanks, game. What an excellent hint. Critical. That's what I think of that. Game's bully. Gave me small key. I think I even said don't give me small key. Maybe I might have just said it in my brain. I definitely thought of it. Nope. Okay. Ah, my madrinas. Careful, sass the game too much and it'll retort to spite. Listen, the game has got nothing on me. I've got tempered sword. I'd love to see the game try to give me some junk seed. No. I'm confident. Game's got nothing. I dare it. I dare it to give me some terrible thing to do. Famous last words. Locke, thank you so much for the raid. Hubris. No hubris. No hubris here. Wait, what's hubris? Thank you so much for the follow. I mean, I've definitely hit the button combo to reset the SNES before. Some arrows. Oh, nice! Purple chest is junk, so we don't need that. I've definitely... Hello? Sometimes I get really confused as to what that guy... How that guy ends up going that different direction sometimes. Purple chest is dead. You know, I'm eventually gonna figure out how to do that again because I keep messing it up now. Ah, my nose. Very smug, full of themselves, overconfident. Oh, I am definitely overconfident. I have full acknowledgement of my confidence being slightly maximized. Okay, I've got Tempered Sword. Game's got nothing on me. Ha! You thought you could knock me off? Not today! I am maximized, as I said. Also, powder. Interesting. Powder. Powder could lead to something good. There is a dog hair on my face. Again. This is what I get. I rubbed my face in Ruby's fur earlier. And I'm like, ah, this is so cute. Ah, she's so cute. Need to give pet cuddles. And then now I've got dog hair all over my face, and I'm wondering why. I'm kind of a goof. He was waiting for Trolldorm to knock you off the video. You said something. No, I'm a gamer. Nuh-uh. Nothing happening here. I'm gonna continue to be smug. You're gonna all continue to think that it's gonna kick me in the butt, but nope. I am deserving of a good seed here. Alright, I have full confidence we'll find Hammer in this area. Just to give me a big old middle finger for going and doing Aga right off the bat. Bonk. Hey, Griff. No cursing my luck, thank you. Also, hey, hi, man, hey, Lock. Thank you so much for the good luck on the race. Also, welcome in, Urban. Wow, no Hammer. I'm surprised. And Griff coming in and cursing my luck. Rude. Now it won't be here because you want it. Yeah, it's because I said something. This is bad. Yeah, I needed to fix that. That was not gonna work. You dared the game? Yeah, I did. I will dare it again. I still don't think that there's anything that the game could... Ah, that would have been boots. I don't think there's anything the game can throw at me that I can't resolve. Look, I don't even have a lot of health. And I'm super confident. Okay. Well. Here's the plan. We're gonna go to Saku's house. And we're gonna go... We don't have flippers. No. We'll go this way. I don't know if I can handle Saku this confident. Big confidence. Do I do catfish? Do I do catfish? Do I do catfish? Probably. We should do catfish while we're here. What a pain in the booty, though. No. Also, my screen is lagging, like, ever so slightly every now and then, which is causing me to do, like, weird bonk stuff because I can't tell where I'm actually at sometimes. Like, it's just a little bit, but it's enough that, like, I can tell because I'm playing the game. I don't know if you can tell, but, like, no. Saku woke up today, decided to kick butt and chew bubblegum, and she's all out of bubblegum. Oh man, I would love bubblegum. I have found out that I am, like, absolutely addicted to, like, these little Japanese jelly bags. I don't know how to describe them, but oh my god. Oh, there's flippers. Well, now the bow's in logic. So now Mirror's in logic. Mir was in logic before. I don't think there was... No, it wasn't. We needed small keys. Your usual candy right now is cinnamon gum. Bonus points for being very good at waking you up. Cinnamon wakes you up? Oh, man. I love cinnamon. I also found out that cinnamon can be... like... oddly... a lot... like, you can get a lot of it. Like, too much. But I don't know how to describe it. Ah! Nope. Toxic in large quantities? Not toxic, but like, I don't know. I had a lot of cinnamon and I was like, whew, this has got some zing to it. Not too much. Like, it wasn't, because I love cinnamon. I don't think you could ever have too much of it, but yeah, like if you have a lot of it, it can be a little, you know, it's got a little pizzazz. If that makes any sense. Spinach mango. Yeah, it's more mango, less spinach, but spinach is good for your health. I think it's good for gut health? Question mark? I don't know. Cinnamon? No, we don't do any weird internet challenges. I like all of my friends here. I like all of you to stay alive and healthy, and 90% of those dumb challenges are really, really dangerous. So please, no doing dumb challenges, please. I like you all to stay healthy. Oh, heart container, oh boy. Cinnamon when airborne is also very flammable? Why does it have to be airborne? Can it not, can you light cinnamon on fire? So is sugar? Sugar is flammable? It was too dense otherwise? Yo, same. But, we got a small key, which is pretty nice. We do have the mirror as well. Also, yeah, I know flour can be. I know that from Apothecary Diaries. Actually, I don't even think it was from Apothecary Diaries. I think it's from something else. Wow, can I get a single item from this dungeon, please? Spikes. Oh. Right into the spikes. No, thank you. Actually, I remember, didn't like some sort of factory with old flour get blown up because of it being like, there was a fire or something? And yeah, I vaguely remember something like that happened, and maybe that's how I know about flour being combustible. It's been a while, like a year or more at this point, but I vaguely remember it happening. Hey, we finally got an item from here, and unfortunately it is not anything that will help me progress, like hammer. No, thank you. Do I want you to do Thieves Town without the hammer? Do I want you to do Thieves Town without the hammer? Sugar refinery that 17 years ago in Georgia that exploded. Oh my god. I feel like sugar is way too sweet to be able to explode like that. Wow, a blue potion. Oh, good. Cinnamon is straight up wood. You know, it is sticks, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. Yep. It makes, you know, now that you mention it, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. We'll go into Tower or Thieves Town, whatever it's called. Please don't give me... The one thing I don't want to see before I get the hammer is Titansmiths. What is sugar made out of? Like granular sugar? Is it a... Because I know that there's cane sugar, which is different. But like, what is granular sugar made out of then? Is it still made out of sugar cane? Doubles as a fire starter. I had no idea. Sugar is carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Love all your Zelda randos. Welcome in, Carlos. It's just processed a bit more. I'm genuinely curious. I'm not asking stupid questions, I promise. For the memes. It's just like I'm genuinely curious about this kind of stuff. Because I do, like I said, I do know that there's also like, what is it, corn sugar? Or is that corn syrup? Can be mean into sugar. Ah, okay. MSG? Corn syrup? Ah, okay. My bad. For some reason, I thought it was sugar. Yikes! Sugar beets and sugar cane are the most common. Are we talking about sugar? Yes. You like sugar? I also like sugar. That's your input? Aw, thanks, Kanzion. Sugar used to be made from beets. Modern sugar is hyper-processed if it's white. I do love brown sugar. Oh my gosh. I don't know if brown sugar is good or bad or whatever, or if it's like ultra-processed as well. But like, when I'm baking, oh man, everything is brown sugar. If I can make it with brown sugar, I'm going to make it with brown sugar. It's also really hard to keep brown sugar for longer than like a week without it going absolutely rock hard. Unless you got bread in the bag with it. Regardless of its original source. Interesting. Thank you all for answering my ridiculous questions. Alright, please give me the goods. Right here, hammer. That's not the hammer. Well, there's an item in the big chest. So I don't particularly like that. Did eat brown sugar raw when I had the chance as a kid. Oh man, brown sugar just has molasses mixed in. Ah! I don't know, I love brown sugar. It's so delicious. We always have like these weird discussions mid a Link to the Past. Oh god, I messed up mid Link to the Past race. No, thank you. I messed up. I was so focused on sugar. Oh, good. Garbage. Love garbage. They take granulated sugar, add molasses, and that's brown sugar. So what is then things like sweetener in comparison to sugar. The bouncy worm is the worst? Oh, that is, I almost said Dragon. Hello? No, that is, Lanmolas. Different chemical composition. Is it something that, like, can you have sweetener if you have, like, diabetes? Is that okay to have? And what makes it okay to have in difference, or sorry, what makes it okay to have sugar or not sugar, sweetener, but not sugar for that? Dragon the bouncing shrimp. I mean, Dragon does bounce. He's just, and then, it's the same thing. QT, I guess Saku must have gotten a sponsorship because he's sweetie. You're a sweetheart, maid. I appreciate you. Saku's awesome. You're a sweetheart, Armor Gideon. I appreciate you too. You can have sugar-free sweetener, but also your body recognizes fake sugar and still does stuff anyways, apparently. Oh, interesting. All depending on the amount of sweetener and balancing out your day. That's fair. Yeah. I'm just curious. I genuinely don't know, so I want to. I like learning. I like learning things, so and we have a really knowledgeable group of people here, so I think that it's really cool that Hammer! Oh man. I think it's really cool that we can, you know, just talk and learn stuff together. I think that's fascinating. We got the hammer. That was literally the worst possible location for Hammer to be if, like, or like out of the locations we had access to. That was kind of the worst because yeah, it was just the last location it could have possibly, yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but we had to loop around the entire world. That was it. There was nothing else there. So we got hammer and flute now from that. We have a couple of things left to find, and then we're in go mode. First thing is gonna be fire rod. Second thing is going to be Titan's mitts. So we're now actually in the scenario that I was talking about earlier, where we have two medallions. We have Bombos, which is right there, and then we have Quake, which is directly below it. Ether is the one that's grayed out in the middle, but we don't know if we need Ether. So if we find Titan's mitts and if we find Fire Rod, then now we're going to be in a situation where do we continue to full clear the dungeon that we're in, or do we go and leave on the hopes that we don't actually need Ether? So we need Turtle Rock and Misery Mire. Oddly enough, both of those are red crystals. So we know that Pyramid Fairy cannot have Titan's mitts, and it cannot have Fire Rod. So Pyramid Fairy is out for those two. However, if it's Ether and Misery Mire, actually no, it's just straight up no. It's just because Ether is on Misery Mire. Misery Mire is a red crystal. Yeah, so no. Pyramid Fairy is out. Pedestal is still in. Not for Titan's mitts, but for Fire Rod, yes. And potentially Ether. Ether, you need it or you don't. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You wear a glucose monitor? You know, sometimes, like my, Like, my family has a history of diabetes and stuff, so sometimes I wonder, like, it's one of those things, it's kind of a possibility. It's like, should I start thinking about actually trying to monitor my sugars to see if, like, I have inherited it genetically? I don't know. One of those things, it's like, maybe, but yeah, I don't know. What's this? This Specky clip is on the list of teach Saku to do things. I mean, I know how to do it, just not well. And yeah. Do you get blood work? I do, but not for that. Mostly it's like vitamin stuff. I think the problem with me is I'm ridiculously pale. So every time I go into the doctor, they're like, are you anemic? I'm like, no, we've had this conversation like multiple times now. I'm just really pale. That's just the way I am. It's caused by a medication. Oh my gosh. Well, I've never heard of that as a side effect. If you want to know, yeah, get your A1C. So many letters and acronyms. There are so many things that can cause it. It's just one of those things. It's like, do I want to start monitoring it because genetics and whatnot? One of the things that always is interesting to me, I've got a rare, like, we've talked about this a billion times, right? I've got a rare genetic condition called hemiplegic migraines, and sometimes I wonder, like, how much that would affect the other possible genetic conditions that I have, or not genetic conditions, but, you know, like, genetic stuff. Like, if I inherited a gene from whatever for something like something that's hereditary, I wonder if it's possible that maybe I don't because I've got this other thing. Oh, good. I got health. More health. Fasting blood glucose test. That would tell you if your body is having trouble regulating sugar. Interesting. I had no idea. It's not like I'm actively concerned. Like, I'm not worried about it because of any, like, actual health issues that I'm having. It's just more so, it's like, at what point do I actually start caring if it's a possibility? Oh my god, Titan's mitts! Okay. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. Unglitched stairway? What do you mean unglitched stairway? Oh, because I didn't go back down the staircase? Yes. That staircase for some reason is like really, really, really rough. You will go up it and it'll send you right back down, but there's a way to make it so that you don't actually go back down the stairs, which is nice. Oh my god. No, I don't have fire rod or whatever the other thing is. Silver arrows. Can you? Thank you. 30 at a time. I mean, I have family members who are, like if I was actually concerned, I have family members who have diabetes, who probably have test strips and probably have, what's it called? Glucose monitoring strips or testers or whatever. Ice Rod Argus? Ugh. Okay. I don't really... That might bite me in the butt later. We'll see. It's fine. I'm like, wait a second. I skipped a chest in there. I was so busy talking that I skipped the bottom chest. Well, I'm sure it's nothing. If it's something, well, you can blame this moment right here. I'm curious, is your avatar wearing a Cinderella outfit or a fairy dress? It's literally the Zelda sprite reskinned. It's the same dress, the same cape, and everything else all as the Zelda dress. It's the same that stuff. So it's just Princess Zelda's dress. Which is why I think so many people actually think it is the Zelda sprite. Because it uses the same bottom half animation, just recolored. Time for karma to bite us for being so confident. No, I have confidence right now. We're gonna go blitz through these dungeons and find our stuff, and we will see. We've got Misery Mire to do, and we've got Turtle Rock to do, and we've got, you know, all this other stuff. What's we got? Oh, good bombos. Not ether. I like this. The Zelda, like the Zelda sprite is different. This is my character. Like the this one is the Maple Queen. It's just actually the bottom half of it is it's just the Zelda sprite. But the top half is like my head. No. Half Zelda, half awesome? Zelda is pretty awesome. Then she had to get stuck with my, my head. Canadian Zelda lore queen. Ah, thank you. Alright. We need stuff. Aw, you're a sweetheart, Jack. Heart container requires the hammer. Interesting. I found what awesome means. It's Saku. You are a sweetheart. I think all of you are the ones who are awesome. Not gonna lie. We are going through this dungeon. We need the big key. We know the big key is gonna be over here. We've gotten one of the items from the dungeon so far. There's a second one, and if we can find the second one in this room, that means we can skip the big chest and go straight to the boss. So cross our fingers. Naturally, I'm gonna go to the boss anyways. Because we're gonna kill, so I'm skipping the big chest for now. If we kill the boss and it drops a compass, then we have to go back to the other, we have to go back to the big chest so that we can get the item from it. I mean, the thing is, at the moment, we can actually beat Ice Palace, we can beat Pod. Those two are, in fact, available at the moment. Also, dipping into pod is required because that's where their mirror is. So we've already done that, and so hopefully the only thing that's left in there is the boss. And what could possibly be on the boss? And what could possibly be on the last Swamp Palace? Check. And, you know, the various other things that I've skipped. It'll be fine. I have confidence. Where's me? No! Come back here! Rude! See? There you go! That's why you go to the boss first instead of going and doing the big key chest or the big chest. Midori, thank you so much for the Prime resub! Alright, Desert Palace officially complete. So now we're gonna go back to Misery Mire, do that. So we need what? Skullwoods and Turtle Rock after this? And Skullwoods and Turtle Rock both need Fire Rod. We actually have a lot of places we can check for both of those things. Rude. Okay, so we know Purple Chest is dead. We don't know what Blacksmith has. We don't know what Hammer Pegs have. We don't know what Magic Bat has. Fine, whatever. I'll take the damage. We don't know what Digging Spot has. We don't know what I'm hoping that we're gonna find it here, but also this is Godmire, and I'm sad because what if the boss has the Fire Rod and I do all this? You think my Zelda playthroughs are great? Ah, thank you. Like the randos or like the vanilla ones? Because we have Echoes of Wisdom that we still have to do. Also, I think I saw somebody said that it was Echoes of Wisdom through Throne. Thank you so much to whoever gifted me something through Throne. I really, really, really appreciate it. You know, especially being able to play that. I've been worried because I haven't been able to pick it up. It is not for me. I just saw it when it popped up. I very much appreciate it. Woo! Alright, so we'll clear out this, and there's gonna be a Wizrobe that's gonna spawn and be a booty. Where is the Wizrobes? I'm actually kind of surprised. That it took them that long to spawn. Alright. After this, the question is, do I want to do... I need the Fire Rod. Piece of heart is underwater. There's so many locations. I could go up Death Mountain and do, like, there's Spike Cave, Ether Tablet, there's Spike Cave, Ether Tablet, Hookshot Cave, Super Bunny Cave. Also, we know that there's the 20 rupees on the ledge there on the floating island. I need the fire rod. And possibly ether, but we don't know what the entrance... Actually, you know what? I should go up Death Mountain because I need to know what the entrance requirement is for Turtle Rock. That is vital information at the moment. We're gonna get a small key. Yeah. I was like, we need a small key. It's probably here. It could be in this chest too. But yeah. Wow! What a... Okay. So anybody who go modes Mire doesn't get silver arrows. Excuse me. I don't want any of that. We'll take the magic. And we will swap to this. I probably could have done up and then, yeah, that would have been faster. You know, what did they say? Hindsight is 20/20. Interesting. Oh God. They do say that. I do find that fascinating. Blind sight is 0/20. I don't know that, Oh God, okay, sure. No! Not bunnies! No, I'm not bunnies. Gosh, I just finally got, enough health to do the thingy that I wanted to do. And, yeah. Aha! Take that. Oh, I guess we have silver arrows. Man, I have to be careful. Oh God. No! Nice try. I know what you're doing. I see, the thing is that from what I understand, because I'm not blind, so I'm not 100% sure, but most of the people that are, like, was it legally considered blind, have some sort of, like, light vision. Like, they can't see, like, it's not just complete darkness for a lot of people. I don't know if it's actually 0 out of 20. Are we going to discuss what blind actually means? Cracks knuckles. 20 out of 200. I do have the mirror, so we can go up here and do this. Wait, how come we're cracking knuckles? Hang on a second. Oh, because you're typing. Okay. I I was like, wait, is somebody getting... Are we getting into a fight? Is that what this is? Usually. Please be fire rod somewhere up here. Legally blind depends on the jurisdiction, but okay. I wonder if it's different in America than it is in Canada, and different in like the UK versus like everywhere else. Or like Europe and stuff. I genuinely don't know. Ooh, we got mushroom. Well, I'm not seeing an awful lot of, you know, good stuff here, which has me concerned. Yeah, vision that cannot be corrected by normal means, like glasses and oh, hang on, sorry. Quake! Okay, so Quake is, the entrance for here, so that means we don't need ether. I didn't hear a single thing for the first one. The legally blind depends on the jurisdiction, but blind means you have vision that, one, cannot be corrected by normal means, like glasses, and two, affects your daily life. So if someone cannot pass a driver's test, they are blind. Ah! A unique item is in Mini Moldorm Cave. Was it lamp? I can't remember. I feel like it was lamp. Also, hey, highwayman. Oftentimes, blind people have some vision. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I swear that I've been told that. Oh, I don't know why I'm leaving like this. I could just use the mirror, I guess. Don't mirror the doorway. If someone only sees black, this is totally blind or profoundly blind. I do like learning these kind of things. Like hearing information from people who genuinely like know the stuff. I was gonna question why it's based on jurisdiction, because that feels like something that medical professionals have declared as the distinction or cutoff, but then again it's legally blind, which means laws. Hammer. Okay, let's go this way. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Oh, it's fine. Okay. That's good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay. That was close. I was actually really scared that I was gonna die there. So now the question is, I have a lot of like minor checks that I can do along the way. That is not the mushroom. Alright, let's go towards... Yeah. I don't really care enough about Lumberjack. Ledge. Like, yeah, we can get the bug net, but I don't think that it's critical enough that I require it. It's definitely gonna help my boss battles for sure. You'll have a good night, Trellian. I wonder, like, where that terminology came from. Like, I don't know why, like, it's obviously a saying, or a term, but why did it come about? I'm curious. Hey, Hikari. If a distinction had to be made, right, like, why? Why is it necessary to make that distinction? Why was it necessary to make that distinction, if I guess is what I'm curious. I need the hammer pegs and this. Wow, $20 whole. That's so exciting. I can definitely go and fight Mothula with that. Hold up. What do smiths do? Temper sword, or it's an item check? It is an item check, which in the vanilla game is a tempered sword. But the thing is that you still have to pay to quote-unquote temper your sword. Like, you pay them $10, but you get an item for it. Don't lose, thank you. Why is there a legal definition of blind? No. No, my question was more so, why is there, like, there's been people who say that they're legally blind. So why is there a distinction? Like, if just being blind is the same as being legally blind, why make the distinction? Like, what is the, oh, oops. What is the reason why somebody would typically say that is more my curiosity. Wow, so much garbage here. I think a lot of people aren't comfortable with saying they're blind if they have some vision. I think that makes sense. Yeah. I feel like there's also there's also a thing where people feel like they have to prove that they are, you know, blind enough or disabled enough or whatever else all to be part of that categories, right? Those categories. So I can understand, like, for me, I have a really hard time because my condition, right? I have a genetic condition that prevents me from going outside in the sunlight a lot of the time, that prevents me from doing daily regular activities that most people would. But I have a really hard time with saying that I have an invisible disability, because then you have to justify it, right? You have to, oh, well, are you really? Right? It's complicated. Yeah, that's actually what the discussion we were just having to make it in hype. Ah, God, I guess we're going to Ice Palace. I don't think there's anything else that we can do at the moment. Ice Palace is probably the go-to, or the couple of checks that I have in random locations that I skipped. And be exposed to sunlight. I swear I watched something on that Discovery Health 10 years ago. So it's not that I can't be exposed to sunlight. It's the fact that, so I have a genetic condition that is called hemiplegic migraines. It is a, when these particular migraines are triggered, they are, like, it paralyzes half my body, gives me, like, extreme excruciating pain, and a whole bunch of other various things, right? The triggers for them is just basically everyday things, right? They're just common things like stress, it's stress, it's light, there's specific foods, there's like a whole varying list of, but the like stress, lack of sleep, and foods and sunlight and UV light, bright lights, weather, and a whole bunch of other various things will trigger them. So how do you avoid all of that? You know, they're not really super manageable. There's something, right, that puts me in the hospital, like used to put me in the hospital regularly. We've gotten better at catching them so that, but when I have them, I basically am out for 3 days. And the more that I'm the more that I'm exposed to those triggers, the more likely they're going to happen, right? So it's the other problem with it is that every time that I have one, it is basically like having a stroke. Like it does things to your brain that damages it over time and stuff like that. So it's not something you want to happen, because eventually your brain will get so degraded that you will just end up in a coma, right? That is, it is the end result, pretty much. So it's one of those things where, yeah, I don't really know where I was going with it, but it's just one of those things that it's complicated, because it's not something that, if I'm managing it correctly, it can be okay, but if I'm put in a situation where I'm constantly exposed to the triggers, it will just inevitably, oh, hey, there's Fire Rod, you know, be a problem. So, yeah. So because I'm managing it, it's not super obvious, right? Because I'm able to be at home and do stuff like this where I'm relaxed and calmed and, you know, everything else all, where I have my VTuber model if I need to, in order to make sure that I'm having less light exposure. I'm streaming in the middle of the night. I don't really go out in the day. And if I do, it's when it's super cloudy outside so that I'm not in direct sunlight. And I have glasses that are pink that will help filter out lighting and everything else all. So, like, I have it managed mostly okay, but that is based on my current situation. If I had to change my current situation, that would not necessarily be the case, and I could be having a much worse time with it. So that's why I'm saying that at the moment, it's hard to be like, oh, I have an invisible disability. Would I be able to function in society? Not really well, because I'd be in the hospital all the time because of strokes, or what is basically a stroke. It's not really a stroke because it's a hemiplegic migraine, but it is basically functioning as a stroke. So that's why it's complicated. I don't want to be hit by that Moldorm. That one really gets me sometimes. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh no. I should have taken like a slight bit of damage from one of those, so that I could have avoided beams. But yeah, I guess that could be one of the reasons. Like it's similar to the reason why I don't use the invisible disability thing often, because it's hard to say like, oh, I've got something that makes it so that I can't, you know, whatever, and yeah. People are like, well, you look perfectly fine. Yeah, right now. I wonder what's on the pedestal. I'm not gonna look because, you know, this is a race, but yeah. It is nice though to be able to like use my platform to be able to like make people more aware of the existence of hemiplegic migraines. Like I said multiple times in the past, it took them years to diagnose me. I can't, and I'm lucky because I was able to go to fancy doctors and everything else all, because I have free healthcare and stuff, but I can't imagine what it would be like, you know, when you have to pay for your medical stuff to have this kind of like a migraine. It starts young, right? Typically it'll start when you're a child. For me, it started when I was a teenager, like an older teenager, but a lot of people get it when they're a kid, and so it's really awful to not be able to like to go through it and then not have any idea what's going on. It had a second because it was a family reunion, lost his leg from the calf down because he was, hang on, because of an accident. Well, some guy saw him park in the handicap spot and was like, hey, expletive. That's for people with real handicaps. Oh my gosh. Wow, how dare they? I feel like more people just need to, I feel like a lot of people just need to mind their own business. I feel like a lot of situations would be resolved if people just minded their own business. Being able to sleep for long periods of time. Oh, aura migraines, Eden, I think is what you're talking about. Or like cluster migraines, aura migraines. Yeah, cluster migraines and aura migraines are pretty bad too. Stomach or legs kind of makes me want to get checked out. You should. I mean, any kind of like neurological migraine kind of stuff should be checked out. But again, I don't know. Right, I don't know your situation. I don't know where you live, so I'm not sure. Like, you know, it is ultimately your decision. But I am of the opinion that anything involving your brain, which is what migraine stuff is, should be checked out by a medical professional. Lift me. What? Complaining you were obviously fine? What is wrong with people? Oh my god, Zebrin, I'm so sorry that you had somebody try to lift you out of a riding cart when you were recovering from knee surgery. Jeez. Yeah, so my opinion as somebody who, oh god, as somebody who had to go see a neurologist, the first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna make you write down what's known as a migraine diary if you have migraines and you're there for that. And a migraine diary is kind of, it goes over, you write down the day that you had a migraine, what you ate, what the weather was like, you know, your activities for the day and other things like that. You can find some online, but it's important to log down what you had that day to eat, what you had, like what the weather's like, whatever, you know, all the things related to that day's activity, so that you can go and properly give that to them. Because if you give that to them right off the bat, then they're, you know, it's gonna save you at least one appointment. Because the first appointment that I had was basically them saying, okay, cool, you have migraines, thanks for letting me know, go do this migraine diary for like 3 months and let me know what you do, and then we'll talk then. So yeah. On Medicaid, but doesn't cover regular doctor, a bunch of places. Yeah, that's I don't actually know what the stuff is in the US, right? Like, I don't know how to see doctors or anything like that. Like, here you need to be referred anytime that you go, right? Walk-in clinics, you go in for your day-to-day stuff. You have a cold, you have a flu, you have whatever, you have bronchitis. You go to a walk-in clinic, they'll be like, okay, here's some medicine, you know, take your medicine. If it continues, like, follow up with your family doctor, right? You go see your family doctor. Family doctor is there for your regular, like, physicals and stuff, and then, like, any other thing that you need to be referred to somebody for. So they'll send you to, like, they'll refer you if you need physio, they'll refer you to physio. If you need I don't think I need anything else here. Yeah, if you need physio, they'll refer to you to physio. If you need neurologist, they'll send you to a neurologist. If they, you know, pretty much anything you need to go through there. So I don't know how the American health system works, so I can't tell you what to do or, like, what the first step for you would be, because I genuinely don't know. But I definitely recommend that anything involving the brain is important to get looked at. A migraine diary sounds exhausting but necessary. It's nice if you have help for it, because if you're, you know, when you are having a migraine, right, it is a lot more difficult to record what you are having, like, what you've been doing for the day, because you're in pain. But if you don't have anybody else that's able to write stuff down, then it, like, yeah, you gotta do it yourself. Rude. Well, bam! Had a very late dinner. How was Race? So far, so good. Flash just finished, and I'm about to hop into Ganon's castle. Also, sometimes your family history, especially when you go to a certain point, past a certain point, might have, oh, my great-grandma used to have episodes? Wait, what? I'm so confused, Jack. Wait, what? What was that? What did I just see? For some reason, oh, that was probably the Lionel shooting off something. I'm like, I thought I just saw something go into space. So Zelda saving Link? I'm saving Zelda. If you have migraines every day, then a migraine diary might be even more important, because trying to figure out what your triggers are is gonna be very beneficial so that you can try to avoid them. I mean, I say try because not all of them are avoidable. Like I said, mine are stress and exhaustion. So, yo, Flash, thank you so much for the raid. I was gonna say how was your stream, but it's the race, so I don't actually want to know how the race was yet. Besides, I know that you finished, but cause yeah, I don't want any information on how the seed went for you yet. Ah, Sun prize was red rupees. How's the race complete? Nah, I'm not gonna grab the riot shield. I'm not really interested in it at this point. The OT seed you did earlier was fun. That's good. Was there anything interesting in the OT seed? Are we talking like migraines or really bad headaches? Because I think a lot of the time, a lot of people... I mean, I don't think a lot of the time. Okay, I do think a lot of the time, but not about this particular thing in specific. I know a lot of the time people confuse migraines with a very strong headache. Doctors say migraine. Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure, because I know that it is common for people to say migraine, but not really understand and just think that a migraine is a really strong headache. Mamu! Ah, big key! Let's go. Big key, big key. But yeah, migraine specifically, for those of you who don't know, a migraine specifically is a little different than just a bad headache. It's a very particular type of headache. Bad headache is the most obvious sign of a migraine, yeah. Sensitivity to noise and light, specifically, you'll be able to tell, is like some of the key indicators of a migraine. But a migraine is something that's happening in your brain. It's not something that's... Yeah, it's something that is like... That's why I said anything that's like brain related, it's always important to get it looked at. Going up. So we did not get the bug net. Rude. Ooh, that was so weird. I swung out. That should not have killed that guy. For some reason, I thought that I had the bow out, and I just dashed at this guy. aggressively. Can you imagine somebody just like, what is it when you like, when you're like running in a spot? There's like a specific term for it, right? That's this. Oh no! No! Walking? No, no, no. Running in place. Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing as like running in a spot. I feel like there's, I mean, I guess we'll just go with that for now. I thought there was an actual like word for it, like a singular word, not 3 words, but I mean, that's the same worm. Lamolus and Moldorm. There's only 2 of them. And Moldorm, like mini Moldorms, I guess, are technically the same thing. They're just a smaller version of Moldorm. But, just imagine a person just standing in place, staring at you while just running in a spot, just aggressively running at you, but not actually running. Just running in a spot, staring at you. Kara, thank you so much for the raid. And Taco, GG on finishing. I'm just looking for Butter Sword. What we're imagining right now? Just somebody running at you, but not running. They're like doing the motion, right? They're just like this, non-stop running at you, but like not actually running, just puffing their boots, right? Like, not smelling. I feel like that's a different word. They're lagging. Nope. As opposed to walking intimidatingly, like running intimidatingly at you. Yes, but in place. Like they're not actually running, they're just standing in, or they're just running in place while intimidating you. Right, that's what I was doing to that one enemy. Ugh. No, you're not standing though, because you're moving your legs. Just running there, yeah, running there menacingly at you, but not running at you. Just running in place menacingly while staring at you. There you go. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. All right, Duck, let's go beat this cannon boss. We have three people still in the race, because one person forfeit. All right, here we go. So, you thought you might, yeah, stuff and things and stuff. 2, 3. No, I didn't even get the pity corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dodge. That's a bad dodge. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we dodge. 10, 11, 12. 1 for good measure. Hide in the corner. Cry a little bit. Hit him again for another good measure. Just because sometimes weird counting is hard. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh no, silver's my true weakness. What the hedge? Nope. Alright, we need another one. Nope. Rude. Oh, God. You know what? I wasn't gonna take the chance and die. And fall. So I was just gonna take the second to reposition. And yeah. Got done. Sakura Tsubasa finishes in a 5th place time of 1 hour 56 minutes and 4 seconds. Alright. Yeah, you do not need silver arrows. Yo, man, thank you so much for the 690 biddies. You do not actually need silver arrows to fight Ganon. It is easier if you do. I had silver arrows because I got them in Misery Mire. So, yeah. Time is on entering, like, after you cross the bridge and you enter the room. When the screen starts to transition to the new thing. You skipped looking for the items in Mire, missed torch glitch, and was sad. Oh no. Yeah, I was in Big Chest. But I was still looking for the fire rod. So I went in there looking for fire. I feel like, considering I was like hunting for fire rod forever, that I did pretty well. I was only like 14 minutes behind first place. Am I right that the sword spin to kill him is unique to Rando? It actually is in vanilla game, but it is in, I think, only 1.0 question mark. I think it's a 1.0 glitch. But it does work in the vanilla game. You don't think it's unique to 1.0? It's possible that it's not. I might be wrong. That one, that's what I said. I think it might be. Because I know that there's a lot of, like, if you fall, 1.0 has that glitch where if you fall down a hole and you take damage while falling down a hole, like, you can take damage while falling down a hole. So I wasn't sure if it was, like, similar to that kind of thing. But yeah. You've used it in the English SNES version? Okay, then yeah, it's definitely not limited 1.0. Where'd you get Tempered Sword? Boy, it was really early. Like, really early. Death Mountain? Yeah, Zora was my master sword. Back of Escape and Zora. Oh yeah, Tempered Sword was Back of Escape. Yep, that's where I got it. Was Back of Escape. Yeah, Paradox Cave was my first sword. Because I was annoyed. Because I had to go into... Yeah. I actually did all of Hyrule Castle thanks to Charming Zelda. And because I got the Ice Rod. I feel like the Ice Rod is what really did it. Couch Cash? Well, rip whoever wanted something to be on pedestal. It was just money. Rupees aren't charming? Yeah, Zelda gave me 50 bucks. Rude. Also, my lighting in the stream room is weird again, so my hair looks red. I am not, in fact, a redhead. It is blonde, although you can't tell because the lighting is off. But for some reason, whenever I have my hair down, it is like super dark on the screen. I thought you were a redhead this whole time. No, I am ridiculously blonde. Hang on, I'll put a selfie on the screen so you can see. I am in fact not a redhead. I don't want to do it while the credits are rolling. I want to do it after the credits are rolling. Bronson? Anyone else grown seeing the book location? I laughed. I saw it at the ledge. I'm like, ha! Okay. Ran away. Like, I guess I'm coming back for that later. Book was on Desert Ledge. There was arrows on Zora Ledge. There was a heart container on Bumper Cave Ledge. There was bug net in Lumberjack Ledge, and money on what's it called? 50 bucks on Zelda. Tempered sword in Back of Escape. Blue boomerang on Lake Hylia, yeah? It's actually surprising how much of that I remembered, because 90% of the time I'm just like, bye-bye, trash. And it just escapes my memory. As soon as I see, my brain labels trash, and then trash immediately goes in the trash of the memory file. And then brain dumps it out. It's like, no, you need brain power for other things. I mean, even in all the pictures, it looks kind of like, I don't know. Well, I guess GG, 175. That's way too high. Way too high of an item count. Also, I talked way too much. I probably would have done better if I had actually done some focus and stopped skipping random chests and then thinking of, oh man, maybe I should go back for that. I skipped a chest in Swamp Palace. I skipped a chest in Thieves Town. I mean, Thieves Town I had to because I didn't have the hammer. But, yeah.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I put out a new video. A huge thank you to my patrons on Patreon. You help me to be able to continue making videos. And if you want to become a member of the Patreon family, the link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!